Hey, what's up guys? I'm Skip and you're watching HighVoltsGaming. On today's episode, we're playing some BeamNG.drive. As you can see here, we have a off-road Burnside mod loaded in, as well as the ATE Playground mod. So let's go ahead and just zoom out here, check out the ATE Playground. As the name represents, this is a huge playground. We have all sorts of areas. You can see here where we spawned up is the default spawn area. That's the only spot. Over there we've got another mud pit, two race tracks, two dirt tracks way far over there. We got an asphalt circle track with stuff in the middle over there. Another huge mud pit over here with all sorts of rock crawling and hill climbing sort of availabilities. And then over here we have a couple of drag strips with another racetrack in the middle of it. So just all sorts of potential to do some different racing. And then actually going all the way around the map is a sort of mud or dirt course where you can just sort of go all the way around the outside of this map and do a little bit of trail riding as well, right? If you're not trying to just go on the racetrack, there is actually something here for everybody, it seems anyway. A little bit of asphalt racetrack action going on, lots of dirt, lots of mud. Definitely a lot of fun off-roading here. So as you can see here, and pretty much most of them are set up to where you could race somebody else. Hopefully we get some multiplayer action happening here in BeamNG.drive soon, because maps like this will really come in handy. What did we just do? Okay, thought we killed our engine, but apparently we're good to go. Smack the crap out of that front end. Let's go ahead and come over here. We can see the little garage section that we have. It's pretty cool, and definitely a lot of different stuff here on the map. Just lots and lots of stuff to do. Let's go ahead and talk about the modded Burnside a little bit here as we pull it into the mud pit. When you first load in this mod, actually the default sort of config is broken. It doesn't have a gas tank. You have to add a couple of parts to it. And when I was doing that, I went ahead and added these wheels and tires onto it, and a couple other parts, and made this version for myself, right? So this is my build of it. Let's go ahead and see what variants the modder actually gave us. Now, Skips is the one we're driving right now, and Off-Road Dragster is another one that I have done. So let's go ahead and just load in their off-road variant here. We'll check that one out real quick. Baja it through the mud here a little bit. Oop, that's the wrong button. Alright, there we go. So it looks like we got some kind of just the stock sort of off-road tires on there, so that's pretty cool. Looks pretty good actually. Definitely can tear up the mud here. We do have the selectable differentials in this thing, so we could lock it in if we need to. One thing that we don't have for this thing is a proper snorkel. It didn't look like anyway. I didn't see it anywhere in any of the configs or in the parts menu there to add on. So getting into some deep water is can be a risk. Of course, you can run the supercharger, and that would stick the air cleaner up out of the top of the engine, so that might work out pretty well as well. And like the dragster version does have that that supercharged engine with it sticking out the hood there. Let's go ahead and come over here to the asphalt sort of track. I really like this area over here. Definitely a cool place to play around, and then that middle sort of racetrack is really a lot of fun too. So let's go ahead and change up our vehicle here again. We'll test that out. Let's see if there's anything that's a little bit better for the asphalt. Got stock on here, lowrider. I guess that'll work good for the asphalt track. We'll test that out. I wonder what kind of wheels and tires we're running here. There we go. Okay, so let's try this bad boy out. We are just two-wheel driving it here. It does look like we could switch it into four-wheel drive if we wanted to, but it came set up in two-wheel drive already here. Whoa, we're getting in the mud. Okay, let's see if we can just at least do one lap around the track here, drifting this thing like crazy. Doesn't actually, we are running one of the supercharged versions of the engine, just not the one that sticks through the hood. This thing is definitely not a race car. Alright, let's go ahead and pull up another config here. I think that's just about enough of the lowrider. Let's go ahead and pull up the crawler, see what the crawler looks like. That would definitely be good to test out these little areas here maybe. Okay. Really doesn't look too aggressive as a crawler. Definitely running some super low gear ratio. Let's see what we can do here. Definitely have some really soft suspension. Look at this thing, just soaking up the bumps. Probably would be a pretty good rock crawler. Oh man, I can't even roll this thing. It's just sticking to the ground. I mean, we probably could roll it, but man, look at that. Full lock, it's just turning. The suspension is doing what it's supposed to do. Let's go ahead and fly on over to the next section. What do we have over here? This is a really oddly shaped racetrack, if I do say so myself. We have that section there. Let's go ahead and fly over to somewhere else. What else do we have here? We have these are the two maps that we didn't really, or the two racetracks we didn't really get to see good from the air. As you can see, that one just shaped kind of weird. This one just sort of like two weirdly shaped donuts smashed together. Let's go ahead and bring our rock crawler over here to the hill climb sort of section. Alright, so we bring our crawler over here. Am I in real time? There we go. Bring our crawler over here to the beginning of that. Why does this seem... I think this car's just really low geared, and it's kind of making me feel like we're in slow-mo or something. Let's go ahead and lock in the diffs. Like I said, we came over here to the rock crawler sort of hill climb section. Put this bad boy to the test. Let's go ahead and put it in low range, even make it even lower geared here. We'll just keep it floored and see what it'll do. Okay, we might get going a little bit too fast that way. But actually, so far, it's just plowing its way right on up here. No worries at all. I really like the custom suspension that this mod has. Sporting some good looking suspension that works really well, right? It definitely looks like he could do some more work on it, adding all the like Heim joints and all the little bolts and everything, all those little meticulous things that these modders do to make these things look as good as some of them do. He still has that work to do, but just really a huge thumbs up for me. This off-road Burnside is absolutely epic. Definitely a huge thumbs up for me. Like I said, I'll definitely leave the link down in the description below. Like always, make sure you guys check this one out for sure. This ATE playground as well, just absolutely huge. All sorts of stuff to see, all sorts of stuff to do. If you want to do some race car or off-road or mud bogging, this is a good track for you, a good map for you, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and switch back to... Oh, you know what we didn't try? We didn't try out the drag strip. So let's go ahead and shoot on over there real quick. Alright, and here is a little section that has this sort of swamp run or racetrack. Actually, you can go on the outside of it here, or you can sort of race through the swamp water here if you'd like. A couple of different options, but then we have the drag strip over here to our right. That's where we're going. We do have a drag variant of this vehicle. So we're going to be trying that out. Oh no. Our engine's underwater. We made it. Awesome. There we go. This thing is an absolute beast. I'm really digging how the suspension to set up on this crawler just really works well. Definitely the modder apparently can tune a suspension a lot better than I can. Let me just say that. So let's go ahead and load in the drag version here. Load that bad boy in. Give it a couple of runs down the drag strip. As you can see there, it's sort of running the road tires. It is four-wheel drive still, all-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, whatever you would call a 50s Buick that's been modified to a four-wheel drive chassis. I guess you would call it four-wheel drive probably. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking now. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. Run this thing on down the drag strip. Huge wheel spin right away, that's for sure. This thing will spin like crazy. The only bad part about this drag strip is at the end you always die. And I'm not sure exactly how fast that was. I think we were right up around the 90s. But with these road tires on here, over here on the dirt drag strip, it definitely just spins the whole time, right? We are spinning like crazy right now. Just wheel spin all the way down the track. We're still spinning. Oh, man. So what I did was go ahead and set up a drag version with some of the off-road tires and stuff on it. So let's go ahead and load in my off-road dragster. Now this off-road dragster also is running the non-off-road front suspension, right? This mod actually has two different styles of front suspension, so I went ahead and added the off-road front suspension to this, as well as these Darren cut off-road tires. See those tires right there? I didn't notice these when I actually did the off-road parts mod, but these are some of the wheels and tires that you got with this, and I just noticed that if you go to Darren 2 off-road tires, this is what they look like. They're cut, or off-road wheels, they're cut, and they look really, really cool. So let's go ahead and pull this thing up to the line, see what it will run. Now I probably should have went ahead and pulled up my little parts, or not the parts menu, but the timer, but we didn't do that. So let's just see if we can notice how fast it is going across the line down here. See, much less wheel spin. Okay, I didn't even notice. I think it might have been 111, somewhere around there. This is definitely not a very scientific test here, guys. Let's go ahead and launch this thing from second gear this time, see what it'll do. Try to actually stay behind it, keep it off the wall. That big old four-wheel drive taking off like that just looks awesome. Picks that front end up. We definitely blocked the my motor just completely fell out of the vehicle. Man. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and set this up again. Let's get a little bit of slow-mo going on. We're going to try second gear this time. Take off in second gear. There we go. Lift that front end, lifts up, the back end squats down. Absolutely awesome. Get it, truck. Oh, I think I shifted way too soon. Oh, the slow-mo is messing me up. There we go. So all in all, guys, two really awesome mods here. Like I said, I'll leave them down in the description. Definitely recommend that you download and use both of them as soon as possible, right? I absolutely love this off-road Burnside, and you know, pretty much the same feeling about this map, right? This map is really cool. I love the dirt drag strip here and all the other really cool features on this map. So definitely let me know what you think down in the comment section below. And just to let you guys know, the winner of last month's monthly giveaway was HighVoltsGaming. So thank you so much to HighVoltsGaming for entering in. At the beginning of each month, I'm going to be randomly selecting a comment to be the recipient of the giveaway prize, right? This month we gave away, or last month, April, we gave away the American Truck Simulator. Not sure what we're going to be doing for May, but get your comments in now. You could be a winner just like HighVoltsGaming. So congratulations, Tiger. Hopefully you put that game to good use, my man. You guys make sure you smash that thumbs up button. I'm Skip, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.